Hello, this is Pat Rosenheim, the also known as the Panda Trader, um, presenting a high-hard portfolio video update. High-hard stands for high yield, high return dividend portfolio. We're going to update the screening process here for dividend stocks. Um, it's going to be posted on my blog, available at hyhrd.com. And the first thing I want to do is go over the old screening process. And the first site that I used was barchart.com. And here you can see the parameters that I used. Minimum of 7% dividend yield, minimum 1-year return of 30%, and all the others. And the problem with this was I was getting a lot of noise and also getting results that I did not want. So I did play around with it a little bit. Was looking at some other ways of doing things, so I figured I would lower my expectations to 5% dividend yield, 20% annual return, and again I was getting a lot of results that weren't really up to par. I mean, I don't want funds in this, ETFs or whatever. I don't want foreign stocks. I did try, to input some sort of opinions on barchart.com, and the opinion was what they call their trend spotter. I went with strength and direction of strong, strengthening, maximum, strongest, etc. And this did narrow it down just a little bit, but again, it wasn't enough. It really wasn't enough. So then we move over to the old Finviz site that I used to use, finviz.com, and I used to use these parameters: dividend yield over 7%, performance for the year 30% or more. And again, I'm getting a lot of LP, limited partnerships. I don't want limited partnerships. They issue K1s, and it causes more cost when it comes down to doing taxes. So I tried the same tactic here as I tried with barchart.com. I went with a lower dividend yield and a lower performance, annual performance. I did get a lot more results, but then again, these results were not quite what I was looking for. So then I went with an analyst recommendation of buyer better and put in some more parameters, and I got 2, but still I end up with a limited partnership. Again, not exactly what I was looking for. Then I went with the stock screener on fidelity.com, and since I've already logged into it, into my Fidelity account with this browser, I simply need to refresh the screen, and it should come up. Well, actually, let me just log in here. it should come up with my my selected screen. It doesn't, so I'll just input the information here. These are the parameters that I used. As you can see, it's very straightforward, and I got no results. So then I changed it a little bit, and I went with the same parameters that I used on barchart.com and also finviz.com, lowering my expectations to 5% dividend yield, 20% total return, and looking for the highest 20% price performance in the market. I got one result. Not exactly what I was looking for. And then I decided I might go with different parameters. I tried quite a few. Not exactly what I'm looking for. And what I ended up with was the end result was the top 20% for dividend yield, the highest 20% in the industry instead of the market, and equity summary score from StarMine of bullish or better. And I could have gone with very bullish, which would have given me fewer results. But instead I went with bullish or better. Give me a better chance of being able to make some selections myself. This gave me pretty much what I was looking for. So I decided I would stick to that. I also used to use Share Builder, and the screener on Share Builder was giving me I'm sorry. Share Builder screener was giving me results that I also didn't want. And when you get results that you don't want, like no results, or results that include stocks or funds or what have you that are not what you desire, like limited partnerships, also LLCs, they pass along the tax liability to the investor, again requiring a K1. K1s require more processing time and more cost from my tax preparer. I wasn't willing to pay more to have my taxes done. And again, I'm still getting limited partnerships even when I restrict the results. And just a word now about ETF screening. I had been looking at a yield of 6% and a one-year return of 20%. I decided to try a one-year return of 10%. That did give me a few more results, but as far as I'm concerned, ETFs and ETNs, I can get pretty solid results from just using the stocks, the dividend stocks. Um, this was what I had originally settled on for the fidelity screen and the parameters that I was using. This was my final selection, and this final selection, dividend yield, highest 20% in the industry, and price performance over the 52-week, 13-week, 4-week, and 5-day periods in the highest 40% of the industry. And a security type is either common stock or common stock REIT. And the equity summary score from StarMine is bullish or better. And the exchange is Amex, NASDAQ, or NICE. I omit OTC stocks because I just couldn't be bothered with over-the-counter stocks. I'm looking for a little bit more stability than that, and I think this offers that. So this is the screen that I'm going to go with. I take the results and I put them, they're first of all sorted by the score, which is determined by fidelity. I prefer the results in alphabetical order, and I transfer that to a text file, which then goes to a post, such as what we see here, the beginning of a post, and then the blog shows the results of that post once you publish it. I publish my posts. They go to my Twitter account, which I have quite a lot of feeds there. Capital Market Labs has been very busy this morning. It also goes to my Panda Trader page on Facebook. And shows my interactions on stock Twitter. But I hope this has been a little informative. I'll leave you with the page that shows the current parameters that I'm using, and again realize that all of this can change. At any moment the market may require some sort of adjustment or change or what have you, but this is what I'm using right now, and I'm going to stick with it for the time being. I think it's giving me solid results. I've been looking at them in my scoring, which I will update in my next video. That's the spreadsheet that I use, and that gives me a little better look at what to buy and what to invest in, and hopefully what will provide good returns and good dividends. I wish that you would have a very happy trading day, and stay profitable. See you in the next video. Thank you for listening and watching.